This is a Big Facts Network exclusive.
You're trying to create motion, you gotta leave the E behind. I hope that didn't go over y'all head. Welcome to Perspective with Bank. I got my dog with me, my twin with me. Shaunell, what's up, Queen?
What's up, baby?
How you feeling?
I'm amazing.
What your mental at right now?
Oh, I'm just here to have a good time.
Just period in life, not right now, just in life. Where your mental?
Oh, I'm good.
Okay.
Like, life is good. Life is great. Like, God is always good. Even if you're having a bad day, God is real good.
Facts. I concur that. In your own words, describe yourself. Describe who you are.
Out of my mind.
Oh, oh, Riri.
Out of my mind. You
Me
hear
too.
me?
Me too.
But in a good way. Like, but I'm out of my mind. And that's just the honest truth.
Do you feel, I gotta start this off for you, a Gemini, fellow Gemini.
Yes.
So I already know where you at with it. So I'm gonna ask you questions about things that I go through in my mind to get clarification from your perspective. You know what I'm saying?
Got it.
Do you feel sometimes that you the only one think how you think?
Absolutely. My whole life, I've always thought different from everybody else. And it really puts you in like this really small box until you just decide to be okay with it. Like I tell people, like I have a fairy tale brain, but not in like a weird way. Like when I was in New Orleans, I looked around and I never saw nothing that I ever wanted to be. I didn't know what I wanted to be, but I said, this ain't it.
Ooh,
like
yes.
everybody just a nurse, everybody just a doctor
Yeah.
or a lawyer. I want to be bigger than this.
Yes.
I want to have bigger houses than this. Didn't have a plan, didn't know what I wanted to be. I just knew I didn't see it. So my mom, everybody be like, girl, just go be a nurse. Just go be. I'm like, nah, that ain't it.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, you know what? I'm just moving. So I moved at like 5 o'clock in the morning. Like in the middle of the night, my sister got married August 14th, 2004.
Mm-hmm.
She got married. At the reception, I got on the mic and said, everybody come to my house and help me pack my shit. I'm moving to Atlanta. They thought I was crazy. I had never even been to Atlanta.
So why you choose Atlanta?
Because all the black people was in Atlanta.
Okay,
I had always heard that if you go to Atlanta and you black, you can make it.
Yeah.
I'd never been to Atlanta. One of my homegirls had moved to Atlanta, but that was it. I was like, look, I don't know what I'm going to be, but that place, Atlanta, I'm going there to figure it out.
Now, watching you from afar, I see that you figured it out when you got here.
Oh, I'm gonna figure out me some money.
So I ain't gonna ask you how did Atlanta treat you, because I know it did.
Atlanta good to me.
You're a serial entrepreneur, right?
Yeah.
Like,
do a little something.
Do you feel like you go where the wind blow, like leaf, like you feel like me too?
Yeah, it's just I wake up. Oh, this what we doing today? Okay, here.
Yeah.
Oh, tomorrow. Oh, at 2 p.m. we doing this right here. Psh,
yeah.
Go, cool.
Is it hard to make plans, unless it's business? Is it hard to make like plans with people?
I'm not really good at playing that.
Me neither.
I just wake up and I just do it. So I spend more money that way though.
Yeah, me too.
So I tell people now with my life, like I need to figure out how to plan, but I can't think that far. Like in the sense of like my friends, they want to go on a cruise and I'm like, I don't want to go on no cruise, but if I want to go, I'm going to pay the last day or when y'all getting on the plane, I'm going to be like, look, excuse me, can I get on? I'm that kind of person.
Me too.
But I wake up in the morning, like if I'm having a bad day, like last weekend, I was like, I don't feel like being in Atlanta. I just went to the airport. I found me somewhere to go. Didn't have a hotel. Got me a hotel. Didn't have nothing. Like, I'm just going to figure it out. But I'm kind of like go with the flow kind of person. If I want to change my scenery, I'm doing it.
Do you think that's like a gift and a curse of being impulsive? Because that's what yeah, it is, right?
It is. It's not good because, well, it's good and bad. Like, it has worked out for the better for me, but it has also cost me a lot of money too. So that's why I think it's good and bad. I probably should be a little different.
No, you don't. If you do, you ain't gonna be you though.
And
if you do, you're not gonna be you.
And
I'm telling you.
That's what I tell people.
Even I take my mistakes on the head. Even when, like if I do some impulsive shit that I didn't supposed to do, I just take it on the head because it worked so many times for me.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So when it don't, it's like,
yeah.
It worked more than it don't.
Exactly.
So, and now I like to go with it like that. I like to go with life like that.
What you most intentional about when you wake up in the morning?
Praying.
Okay.
Every day. I pray before I do work. I pray before I do Instagram. I pray before I do anything. I pray before I pee. Like, as as soon as I wake up, I be like, all right, big dog, let's get it. So me and God, we have like
Own relationship.
This different kind of, I'm not, like, I talk about God a lot, but I'm not like real churchy, if that makes sense. So like as soon as I wake up, I'm like, all right, big dog, what you got for me? And sometimes I'll be like, all right, yesterday you had a whole lot of crazy stuff for me. Look, today give us some break now, you know. But I wake up, I talk to God, I pray with my church Monday through Friday from 8 to 8:30, and then I start like working and talking to people after that.
Do you think, because you got a lot of shit going on, and I'm the same way, I do a lot of shit. Do you think we stretch our days more than other people as Geminis? Like,
I do a 50-hour day in 24 hours.
Me too.
Every day.
Yeah.
People, my mom sit there and be like, oh my God, girl, sit down. I'm so worried about you. I'm like, but if I don't do it, I don't feel right. So if I don't have a lot to do, I don't feel right. I feel like I'm wasting my day or I'm wasting my time. So unfortunately, I like to be overworked. I like to be overly consumed, because if I'm not, I'm sitting around like, oh, I ain't doing nothing.
Do you think when you sit, it makes your mind, you get stuck in your thoughts?
Yeah. And then I'll go down a rabbit hole.
Yeah, me too.
And I'm like, girl, go find you something to do. Yeah, no, it don't work. Me sitting don't work.
Me neither. What's an experience in your life that just changed it for the better?
For the better? I think having my son changed me for the better, because I was real crazy and I was real loud. I'm still real loud. And
Define crazy.
So I just used to say anything to people. Like I used to get into a whole bunch of stuff or whatever when I was in high school. Like I say, and still to this day, like I say anything. And it's just what I think. I'm not intentionally trying to do some bullshit, but my brain, God's still working on that. But I think with him, it made me more responsible, because I have somebody else to worry about. So, girl, you can't go out there having no fights because you got this little boy. So a lot of things in my life, even with me going to college and with me opening my businesses and just certain actions, it's like, okay, you got somebody looking at you now. And his impression of me is very important to me. Like, he not about to say his mama ain't nothing. He be like, man, y'all seen my mama? And I hear him telling his friends, like, man, my mama. So that's like, it's like, all right, girl, you doing that right because your son proud of you.
You know them facts.
Yeah.
So basically you saying it's still there.
Oh,
but
it's still
now
in me.
you know how to challenge it. How did you learn how to challenge? You say your son, what's the reason you start challenging like things to come out your mouth? How did you learn, and how hard was it to do?
So when I was 18, I got into a fight with this girl. I was messing with her baby daddy. I was messing with her baby daddy. He had just bought me some Nikes, a whole Nike outfit. Like, I was fresh to death. You hear me? I had just got my hair done, my little nail money. So we lived in the same apartment complex. She stayed across from the building I stayed in. Boy, she caught him coming up out of there. She hit me and him at the same time. Like, I don't know where she came from. She was like 6 feet, okay? That thing right hooked both of us together. Bags falling all on the floor, and the police came.
Yeah.
So when the police came, he like, if I can't figure out who started it, everybody going to jail. And I say, oh, wait a minute, jail? What do you mean? So I had to call one of my other homeboys that I knew who knew the police. I said, boy, you got to get me up out of this. This man done put me in a car. Me going to jail? Baby, I don't fit in there. So when I realized, oh, now I can go to jail? Oh, baby girl, sit down.
So you don't fit in there?
Oh, no. I don't be on that. And I'm not even going to see if I fit in. I'm not showing up. So at that point, I said, So now everybody make fun of me. People be saying stuff to me, saying crazy stuff. Girls will be in my face. And I'll be like, if you hit me, you going to jail. And I'm suing the piss out of you. Can't wait to own everything you got. Hit me good when you hit me.
Yeah.
Knock me the fuck out.
Give me some proof.
Yeah, I want to lay on the floor, okay? Because I'm going to get that bag up out of you, hoe. So, you sleeping with my nigga and you mad with me?
Yeah.
Slap the shit out of me, bitch. Let me sit up. Let me sit up. Let me make sure my shoulder's right for you. Let
A clear view.
Clear. Bitch smacked the shit out of me, and I'm getting in the ambulance, ho. Don't worry about it. You
I
gonna
need
pay
surgery.
It, or my nigga gonna pay it for you, but y'all gonna give me some money, honey. Long as you know. I'm wearing the brace. I'm doing all of that.
Oh, neck brace.
Everything. You hear me? The back brace. I'm gonna have a cane. I can't wait for a bitch to hit me. Come on, ho.
Where's she going?
To jail. Right to jail.
And
And
a
we
silver
going
suit.
to court. Judge, I can't work. And then I'm gonna show the nigga how much I make a day. So that's where a bitch gonna have a problem at. Oh, bitch, because I need 30 days of this. Bitch, sell your car, sell that fake ass jewelry that you done suck dick for, sell whatever you got, bitch. Come on with it. Because then I'm going to show a motherfucker what count. You hear me?
Yeah.
Sir, this is what I make a day. Lost wages, please. Here you are. How many years of this you want to see? Cha-ching.
And I can't sleep.
You can't do nothing.
It messes with my mental and everything.
My back hurt, whiplash. I can't drive, so now I need a driver. Oh, baby, I can't wait to hit you. I'm telling you.
Let me see. I had wrote down a few questions. Let me see. I said, at what point did you decide start fucking real estate?
So, when did I get into real estate? 2015?
Yeah.
So I was married, and he used to be into real estate. And so I was in a beauty industry, and I was doing real good in the beauty industry. Like, I was doing good. And everything I would read, everything he would talk about would be about real estate and wealth. Every time I heard anybody say anything about wealth, it was, you need to invest in real estate. You need to own some properties and things like that. So I was like, okay, cool. The guy that I was married to at the time, he was like, let's start flipping houses. Let's start doing these things. So I was like, okay, cool. So we bought 2 houses, started flipping them. And I'm like, oh, that's a cute check. So then we bought 2 more. Then we bought 2 more. Then we bought commercial property. Then when I looked up, we had 15 different commercial properties, land, residential things. We was in there. We was in that thing.
You say you was married at the time. How many times you been married?
I've been married 4 times.
How you do that though?
You see me?
That's what it is.
Do you need me to stand up for you? Oh, shit. Do you see me? Do you see this skin?
I'm saying, how you get in and out though, like?
Cause niggas ain't shit, bruh. And I'm cute still.
But is you picking the same type niggas?
They picking me. I ain't asked the nigga to marry me yet.
I'm saying, is you agreeing to marry the same type niggas?
You buy me a motherfucking ring, let's go. We get married tomorrow. You got I don't know nobody around here turning down no rings now. No, let's be for real.
Let's try it.
What? A nigga just asked me to marry him. I said no, and I still kept the ring. You hear me? So listen, I'm not turning down no damn
thinking
diamond.
about it? You still thinking about it?
I'm still thinking about it. Shit, I'm still thinking about it. But I'm not turning down no diamonds, baby. What's wrong with you? I ain't that great of a person to tell a motherfucker no and let them take them goddamn diamonds back with them. Don't think I'm that great. I ain't gonna be able to do it, baby. Give me them diamonds, honey. We gonna figure this thing out.
Yes.
Hey! Can't wait to do it. You seen that last ring I had?
Yes, I did.
It was 23 carats. I fucked the shit out of that nigga. You hear me? I still got it. I'm gonna build me a house with that motherfucker. Okay? One of these days.
I'm saying, what goes wrong in them? What goes wrong? What goes wrong?
It was always wrong. Every marriage I ever been in was wrong before it started. To
How?
be completely honest with you,
How?
like it was all wrong. Because none of them was built on a real foundation.
Okay.
So my 3rd husband and my 4th husband is the same man. We got divorced and then we got married again, like a year and something later. But when I met him, we started dating. He was married to somebody else. We was living together. And he was married to somebody else. I didn't know till the lady called me and said, you fucking my husband. I said, bitch, I got my own nigga. What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
That was her motherfucking husband, though. And he called me. So I called him on three-way with the lady. I said, bro, such and such said, you her husband. You know what that motherfucker said?
What?
Man, I'm so happy you found out. Man, he told the other lady, bitch, you know I don't want you. I don't even be over there. But damn, I ain't know how to tell you I was married to that bitch. Like, help me get a divorce from the hoe. Like, he was so happy I found out he was married. He said because he knew, because the first day that we met, he asked me would I mess with a married man. I said, man, I can get my own nigga. I'm too cute for that. So I don't gotta be with nobody else, nigga. Like, I may get some money from your motherfucking husband, but I ain't fucked your husband, ma'am. Mm-hmm. But I'm just saying, I ain't turning down no diamonds and no bag, okay? I ain't that fucking slow. And I'm not that dumb. If your nigga wanna buy me something, come on, sir. But I ain't fucked him, okay? So, but I did fuck her husband, but I ain't know. So I ain't know. I didn't know. It wasn't my fault. But, so yeah, he said, man, I'm so happy you found out I was married to that bitch. And he said, look, I'm in the middle of getting me some money. I'm going to have to call you back. And that motherfucker hung up the phone. And we was together for 12 years. Shit, it was what it was.
Oh, so you said y'all got divorced and then got remarried.
And then we broke up for like a year. And he just couldn't get enough. He just didn't want to go nowhere. So he came back around and my little silly little ass went right on back. Stupid motherfucker.
How you say it's stupid though?
Cause it didn't work. It was never gonna work. He's such a great person. He's a terrible husband. But
that's good. I'm glad you said that. So you can be a great person.
He's a great human. Let me tell you something. Yeah. He's a hell of a human being. Yeah. He's a terrible husband. So I tell people, even to this day, like people be like, well, he did all these things. It doesn't mean he's a bad person. He just don't know how to do this one thing. He's just not good at it.
What's your idea of a good husband, though?
Well, see, my issue is bitches can't be talking about they pregnant. Come on now, sir. God damn. You ain't find no condoms. I leave condoms in your truck, in your glove compartment. You couldn't pick them bitches up. I can put them in your pocket if you need me to. You get what I'm saying? Take it out. Unwrap it. Put it on. Like, at a certain point, so I don't think no husband is faithful. And I'm going to just say that. I have never met a faithful husband. And I know a lot of husbands. And I hope y'all don't put that on there because it's going to be a lot of bitches mad with me because they know I know their husband. But all I'm saying is I'm not saying every husband in the world, right, is unfaithful. Just the ones I know. And so, just the ones I know. But I do not believe that there is one man and one woman that's going to be together 30 years and ain't nobody going to get their dick sucked and they pussy ate by nobody else.
I agree.
And I don't even want that. I don't even want a man that think I'm going to sit with his little limp-ass dick for 30 years, bruh. No.
So you just getting married for nothing?
No, I need life insurance. I need to pay these motherfucking bills around here. I need me to build a foundation with one motherfucker. I can't have 5 boyfriends and trying to build 5 teams. You can't build 5 teams. I need to build one team. But inside this one team, nigga, every other month, go get your dick sucked and bring your bitch ass in here so we can watch some Netflix. Like, don't act crazy. You get what I'm saying? And then while you get your dick sucked, I'm on a motherfucking picnic with the corny nigga. Because the street nigga ain't taking me on a motherfucking picnic. While you getting your dick sucked and having a threesome with the bitches that's impressed with you because of me. You get what I'm saying? I'm holding hands with the nigga at the motherfucking park that ain't trying to sleep with me until we get married. And we ain't never getting married. But I told him in 5 months, I'm going to leave you because I know in 3 months I'm going to get rid of him. So I got my game together. I got my game together. I got my game together.
Man, you cold.
I got my game together.
You cold.
I learned from the realest nigga they know. My husband is the realest nigga I ever met. My ex-husband, realest nigga I ever met in my life. I got all the game from his ass.
Oh, he laced you up. He laced you up.
Oh, what? I used to hear him and his friends talking. I'd be like, let me write that down. Oh, that's what y'all doing to these bitches. Because listen, when the other niggas get kicked out, they coming to our house. Because we had a big house. So nigga need to sleep on the couch. Nigga need to go sleep in the room. Nigga need to, you get what I'm saying? I'm listening to the whole play. And my ex-husband giving them the game. Nah, nigga, you was supposed to say this. Nah, nigga, you was supposed to say that. Nah, nigga. And I'm like, oh. So that's what he be doing to me. Oh, I got it. So shit. I got my game from the coldest nigga alive.
That's
you hear
hard.
me?
That's
my
hard.
ex-husband, the coldest nigga to do it.
Real shit.
And I ain't mad at him. Because a nigga ain't getting over on me now another motherfucking time. You hear me?
So,
they in
so
trouble.
do you like the type of niggas that would be that type of nigga?
The
could
picnic
you-
nigga?
No, yeah. Could you marry the picnic nigga?
Oh, no, I want your ass.
Why?
What? You see how crazy I am? I'm gonna run clean over the picnic nigga. I need a motherfucker with some bass in their goddamn voice. Tell me go sit my ass in the corner sometime. Like I'm a Gemini. You cannot let me walk over you. You are in trouble. You better fucking take your balls out, motherfucking let them bitches hang.
Mm-hmm.
Look, bitch, you is getting out of control. Go sit down somewhere. Your mouth too, because my mouth is going to rip you apart as a man. I can't have no man that can't take it. I don't really mean nothing by it. I'm just mad at the moment. I'ma love you in 5 minutes. That's what Gemini's
That's
do.
cold. You right.
We go in, and nigga, in 5 minutes, I love you to death.
I meant
but
that.
I gotta
I meant that.
I meant it. But
But
that was 5 minutes ago. Let that shit go.
Yeah.
You hungry? What we eating though? My ex used to be like, just come on. Come on. Like, I said what I had to say, and then I'm done with it though. Like, and I don't know why I'm like that, but I'm gonna cut you to pieces, and then I'm done with it. I don't dwell on it. I don't go to sleep with it. I'm done. Come on, nigga. Yeah, nigga, you ain't got your dick sucked. Your dick don't even work, and y'all here giving it to motherfucking people. Come your silly ass
What if
on.
it just don't work for you though?
No, that bitch don't work.
How you can't say that though?
Let me tell you something. I fuck like a motherfucker. You hear me?
But that shit get like you just said there and said.
Sometimes it is. That's why I had to get me another nigga.
But exactly. But sometimes niggas go out there and get a boost and come back and be different. So that ain't never happened.
It might be.
Like if shit wasn't working, then damn, but somebody done showed you some new shit. This shit working.
Nah,
now.
that's all them motherfucking pills and goddamn lean and all them motherfucking cigarettes and shit. Why that shit don't motherfucking work?
Oh yeah, that shit will take you out the game.
That's what taking you
that
niggas
shit will
out.
take you out the game.
That ain't got nothing
them
to do
drugs
with.
and shit.
Yeah, them drugs, motherfuckers.
That shit
take
will take
people
you out the game.
So and then when you get older, I'm not messing with no 20-year-olds. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm 40, so all of my men are 47, 51, 52, different stuff like that. Some of them got diabetes. Some of them got all kind of shit wrong with them at this point. But it could be like a nigga. At the end of the day, if you with somebody 10, 15 years, they might be tired of the same pussy. You can only swing from so many ceiling fans.
Exactly.
You can only swing, be cross so many couches and shit. Come on, a nigga tired. But see, I'm gonna go get you a bitch. When I want me some bags and some shit, and I see you having a bad day, I'm gonna look at the bitches that's right in your DM, stalking you. I'm gonna send them a message like, let me give you 1,000 to come fuck my nigga for me.
That's cold. You hard.
Come on, bitch. I need to get some money from this motherfucker. He done had a bad day for a whole week. Let me go and get his dick sucked. Come on, sir. Let me go get you some pussy.
So why the hell you leaving niggas then? Why you leaving niggas?
Because this shit get embarrassing. So I'm the
You
shit.
saying when you go do it on your own, when you go to try to make me look like a fool, that's what you saying, like.
Yeah, you can't make me look like a fool. So I would never leave a man because he slept with somebody. I'm just not that great. I'm just not. Because I don't know any faithful men. But also, you can't make me look stupid. Because if I look stupid, because I'm okay with you doing bullshit. Just contain it. So when you get bold enough to let this shit be out everywhere, oh, bitch, we got a problem. Because there ain't a bigger cheat than me. I ain't never been faithful to a nigga in my life.
Damn.
So I ain't got no bigger cheat than me. So if you gonna play in my face, bitch, I'm about to show you. I do my shit and you don't know. The niggas ain't bothering you. The niggas ain't fucking with you. They ain't texting me late at night. They ain't doing all that dumb shit because they know what the play is already. Bitch. You think you about to play in my face?
But do you think a nigga probably know that and just lose respect
No.
for the relationship? Like,
No.
I know she's slick.
No.
Some people read energy, though. I can feel if you've been on that picnic.
You won't know.
Shit.
I'm
You won't
trying
know,
to
but
tell
you
you.
can feel it. I'm telling you.
I'm trying to tell
All right?
you.
Just like women think they got intuition, men do too.
I
Some
think
of them,
so,
Some of
but-
them got insight.
I agree. I can agree with you on that, but I doubt. Like, when you find out that I'm cheating on you, I want you to know. Because I'm ready for you to get up on out of here. Slide on out.
But you already know you got that mouth. You can say some shit to make a nigga sound like, okay, nigga. And nigga, I damn near know. If we having a conversation and you done caught me in some shit, the shit you'll say out your mouth will lead me to do, she'll do something.
I'm never going to snitch on myself.
You ain't
though.
gotta snitch. It's like a warning. Like you give a nigga warning, like you know what you are. You know, like, but I ain't like saying, I ain't gonna keep going for that. What that sound like to a nigga? And you ain't leaving out the door.
But guess what? My ex used to be like, so whenever I knew he was cheating, it would never really be an argument. So when we broke up, so many people was like, what happened? Like, this shit was all of a sudden because I knew what he was doing, but I'm a person of, if I'm not going nowhere right now, just shut the fuck up. Like, why is we even about to upset the house? Why am I about to play with my bill money and all this shit? And I already know I'm not going nowhere today. But then when I get fed up, it's like a, damn, what happened? I always do this. But I just let it kind of like simmer and simmer and simmer. Then it's like, nah, I'm out of here.
Do you think all pussy got a price on it?
Absolutely. Absolutely. It may not be an upfront fee.
It might not be a transaction.
It's so this is how I look at it, right? I'm not getting with nobody that can't help me do nothing. But if you get with me, I'm going to help you do something. So you're not getting with somebody that can't do nothing for you either. Now, do I believe in like I feel like men are getting real soft these days. Like, I don't know what's going on in the water, but it's a little funny.
What you mean?
But because men will be like, what's she bringing to the table? Nigga, you better be able to stand up on your goddamn own. But believe me, if you a day short, bitch, I'm coming through with whatever the fuck we got and what we need to come through with. And then when we get here, it's not just you going to make the money and then I'm just going to spend the money. That's a liability. Mm-hmm. I'm going to say, okay, babe, what are you working on? What are you doing? Okay, let's do this, this, and this. Or let's try this, this, and this. I'm going to help bring some money in the house. Yeah. I'm not sitting in the house trying to just spend no man motherfucking money. No, I want him to look at me like, damn, my wife is cold, boy. Like, that motherfucker gonna come up with a plan. Mm-hmm. Every man I ever been with, they gonna be like, boy, that nail got something in her goddamn brain, boy. I fucked it up. Even my ex, he tell people, that's the coldest motherfucker I ever met. Now he said, you get what I'm saying? He be like, I fucked that up because I ain't met, I'll tell you this story. Me and my ex, we broke up like 3 years ago at this point, but like a year ago, he said, he was like, I tried to do what you did with somebody else because I wanted you to see it. Like, because he wanted me to be heard about it. He's saying, giving these bitches now another dollar of my motherfucking money. These hoes don't know how to do nothing but spend my motherfucking money. He said, damn, at least you came with a plan. You came with a business. You came with something. It's in me, though, to be something. Yeah. It's not in me to be no leech up on no man.
Yeah, for sure.
But I'm definitely not getting with no man, and then I got to help you pay the car note, or I got to goddamn let you use my car while I'm at work and you riding around with your homeboys. I'm not her either. You get what I'm saying? I'm something in the middle. Like, nigga, we gonna be able to, we are going to live in a house that you can afford. We're not going to put our income together because if one of us lose the income, I need to have money saved because you've been paying all the bills so that now I can cover the bills if we need it. Like, so I'm going to make sure that my family is good. But nigga, you the man, you going to run around this bitch or you going to do what you need to do in here? Mm-hmm. So I just think men that say that like, oh, she need to bring me this, and that. Or a man that talk about, oh, me and my wife splitting the bills. Nigga, I'm going to get a roommate. If I got to split the bills with you, I'm going to get a roommate.
Yeah.
Having a husband is a lot of work. Having a spouse and a partner
What's
and
the
a
work in it?
commitment.
What's the work?
It's a lot. Y'all want to get fucked every day. Bitch don't be feeling like fucking every day. But guess what? Let me roll over. Let me suck his dick. Let me get this shit up out of the way. Nigga, you need some food. Niggas sometimes need their pills from off the counter. God damn it. Like, niggas be needing all kind of
that
shit.
ain't nothing you named. You didn't just name shit. You didn't just name shit. Bro, you just named.
Just saying. Like,
You didn't just name shit.
y'all be needing all kind of shit.
That ain't shit.
Y'all got all these baby mamas that's calling. Then you got to take care of the stepkids. I fuck with the kids now. Me and the kids, I can take all them bitches. Get rid of the bitches. Like, if I get with a man, just, bitch, can we keep the kid? You ain't got to call and check on them. I'll send you pictures every day. Like, but because it's just a lot. Like,
Yeah.
if I take the man and you got 10 kids, it's you plus 10. Because I come with one. It's me plus one all the time. I'm never a single human. So when you take on people, you take on all they shit.
Mm-hmm.
And men have a lot of childhood trauma and stuff that they have not dealt with.
But
that
do
you
women
as
have
the
those
wife,
too, though?
You do, but then the wife got to take on his shit.
Them facts.
And then you got to be quiet about
Them
it because
facts
you
right
can't
there.
tell your nigga business, but you got to figure out how to build this man up because his whole life, especially I deal with black men.
Yeah.
So his whole life, people done told him no, people done said he couldn't do this. So now you got to keep his ego here.
Nah,
you got to
that's
do
the
all
main
these
thing.
different things.
You hinting it now. See, when I
Like-
asked you, the first shit you said wasn't nothing.
But you got to do that too. All of that shit.
But-
So you want me to do that and you want me to give you half on the mortgage? Oh, fuck no. Hell no. I ain't gonna live with her. I ain't gotta take on her shit. If I gotta split this shit with you, you want me to sit here, you
We just
crying?
coming and go. Yeah.
You crying at 2 in the morning in the corner from whatever that happened. I'm sitting there with you, motherfucker. Nigga, what's wrong? Nigga, no, we getting up. If you got to sit in the corner
Yeah.
for 3 days, my nigga, I'm sitting in the corner
Yeah.
with you for 3 days.
Yeah,
so
that's
I'm
solid.
her. You get
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? Because I want you to be good internally. And when you're good internally, and then
Can't
I'm the
argue with
person that made you good internally, you're going to make sure I'm good. And see, that's what women don't get. You got to make sure your man is good internally because the world beat them up every day. And there's somebody calling, especially if the man making some money, everybody calling, can I get this? Can I get that? But nobody stopped to say, how is your day? Good morning, good afternoon. Simple shit like that means the world to men.
$1 billion.
Simple shit.
You give it to 'em now.
Men
Go
are
ahead.
not that complicated.
Yeah.
To be honest, y'all want to fuck a few bitches, but y'all want somebody that genuinely love you. So when you get me in your life, motherfucker, I'm going to love the shit out of you. And you going to know it,
Yeah.
though. Like, because it's going to be bigger than what money can do. It's going to be bigger than all that different stuff.
That's
you get
it.
what I'm saying?
Man, you kidding.
Like, so women miss the mark a lot of times because they don't care about that. And then social media have people so twisted on what stuff needs to be. Oh, the man, if he ain't sending me $2,000, I ain't going on a date. Bitch, you ain't even got $2,000 in your account. What is you talking about? Like, this ain't your daddy, this your nigga. So it's
Nah, you just hit it. You just hit
it's a
that shit.
whole different. We be here till tomorrow talking about that.
That last one you said is the most important thing to any nigga. Any nigga that got this, just trying to, you know what I'm saying, do what he got to do out here in this world. That's the most important. If your bitch ain't your therapist, she ain't nothing.
She ain't nothing.
She ain't nothing. You might well get rid of her. If she don't make you feel better when you feel worse, she ain't nothing.
She ain't nothing. And that's what women don't get. Like, people be like, oh, I'm cute. Yeah, you cute, but then what? Yeah, you this, but then what? Like, I don't like men that say, like, oh, if she ain't bringing no money to the table, boy, the trauma you got going on, you need more than some money, boy.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
But it's just different. And what I know is I am somewhat friends with everybody that I've ever been with, because ultimately when they're not with me no more and they go back into the world, they be like, Nell fucked with me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that girl really cared about me. You get what I'm saying?
them facts
like,
right there.
And so
Them facts.
that's the part of me that people, even when it don't work out, they just want me a part of their life because
exactly.
they know it's genuine in that instance. Because I'm not around just because of no money. If I don't love you and I don't fuck with you, it's a bunch of niggas with some money out here.
Yeah.
Scammers. The scammers got all the money. You hear me? They got all the money. Shit.
They got all the money.
They got all the money right now.
Let me ask you something. So how much stress do that bring on a woman though, taking on your stress?
Shit, a lot. A lot. Your hair fall out. You goddamn gain weight. You all kind of stuff. Because you got to think about it. The woman still has to run the house. And if you're like me, I'm an entrepreneur. So I'm trying to build these businesses up. I have a child. I'm trying to deal with your stuff. I'm trying to deal with my family stuff because at a certain point, I'm the first person that made 7 figures besides one of my uncles in my whole family. So I'm paying rents. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I got a whole load of people on my own. So, but then I got to take on his load because that's my responsibility. So then you crying, but I got to go cry in a closet. Yeah. I can't let him see it because I need him to release all that so that he can feel better. Yeah. And when he feel better, he take care of me. It's okay for me to go cry in the corner. I'm going to go talk to a therapist. Or I'm going to talk to my homegirls. Or I'm going to go do something about it. Your man, well, I have never had a man that can fix my internal problem because they always had an internal problem that needed to be fixed. So I fixed my stuff sitting in these people office who don't care nothing about me, but that I'm going to pay them at the end of this thing, and my business ain't going to be told all across the world if they get mad. Right. And if they do, run me my coin. So
are you suing again?
Oh yeah.
So do you think therapy is important?
It's super important. It's the reason I'm not in jail. I know that for a fact. That's a fact.
What's the most valuable thing they taught you in therapy? Like, that you hold right now, like that's why I need to go to therapy to hear that.
I can't control it. And I have to be okay with being embarrassed.
Yep.
I gotta be okay with
that's
it.
Bro.
I gotta be okay.
Gotta be okay with taking L's in front of the world. That's real. You gotta be okay with it. That's the biggest.
And if I'm not okay with it, I just need to go be a regular person.
Yep. Them facts.
That's just it.
In fact, I was just telling my homeboy this today. Mike Will was talking about, I was trying to get the nigga to come out there to golf. I said, our pride really hurts us more than, in certain instances, that shit hurt. Yeah. Because we so proud to learn some new shit, we don't want nobody to see us bad at nothing because we already been good at something before in front of the world. So I don't want to come out here and learn golf with some niggas who know how to play and I look like I suck.
You look crazy.
So, but a lot of people be afraid to do that. Sometimes you got to go through the motions of that shit.
But that's hard. That's hard when you are. So it took me a year. So in my last relationship, it took me a year to leave because I didn't want to be embarrassed. Because everybody said it wasn't going to work. So I stayed because I'm like, y'all ain't about to be right. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
I knew it wasn't working. You get what I'm saying? The parts that I really wanted to work, I knew wasn't working. So no matter if I'm in a corner with you, no matter whatever it is that I'm doing with you, this still isn't working. But when I let go of the fact that people is about to clown me, like I'm about to look like a fool, life changed. And now I'm okay with it because people talk about you whether you do good or you don't do good.
They got a reason.
Whether you
ain't
stay,
do good enough.
They talk about you. If you leave, they talk about you. The common denominator is these people got something to say that ain't got nothing to do with them.
Facts.
When they should be worrying about their own business, and that's why their bank account light because they all in your business. So you gonna talk about me anyway. So I might as well go and try to be happy and let you just say, oh, the bitches took my nigga, oh, whatever. Yeah, maybe so. But I got a better one.
Nah, for sure.
I'm gonna get me a better one.
Man, at the end of the day, people, like you said, people can't be afraid, not even just in relationship, you can't be afraid to go through something in front of people. You can't, because when you try to hold that shit in, try to, you know what I'm saying, internalize it, that's how you go crazy on your own. Nigga be wondering, like, why did nigga just snap? Because you scared you ain't letting it out, bro. I don't care what a nigga say, I don't care at this point.
But see, it takes you to grow to a different level in life to be okay with it. Yeah. Because I'm sure at one point, you a Gemini, at one point, we don't want to look dumb.
No, never.
Period.
I don't want to think. No, don't even think like I'm looking dumb. Yeah, exactly.
No, so it takes for you to go through things in life and for you to be fed up. I was just fed up. Yeah. And I was to the point where it's like, I'm getting rid of all of this. And I just literally one day woke up and I put my whole life on the floor and walked out the door.
You know, it'd be hard for, it'd be hard for me and I don't know if this is a Gemini thing, to just say fuck somebody, like, fuck you. If friends, family, whatever, be hard. But once I do it, it's like, I can't go back from it. So what's like a deal breaker for you, like a motherfucker just did the wrong shit? Like, it can't gotta be relationship, family, friend. Like, I just can't fuck with you no more.
I can't say it out loud. My deal breakers in life, I don't have many. So the few that I have is like, it's just.
And if I say it out loud, you gonna not do it because you know that's a deal breaker.
Well, but then you gonna know possibly what the other person did, and I don't want to tell their business.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I prefer to tell my own business. You get what I'm saying?
Them facts.
So that's the thing. Like when I tell a story, I don't try to include a whole bunch of people in the story, especially if they not ready to tell their part of the story. Yeah. So with some of my homegirls, I can't really say because, I mean, this a podcast. So to be honest with you, somebody might see this that may know the people that I cut off, and I don't want them to know their business. Okay. To be honest with
that's
you.
Hard. That's hard.
I can give you a mediocre one, but then I would be doing you a disservice giving you some shit that I don't really feel like that's really my deal breaker. My deal breakers is like, it take a lot for me to cut you off. Me too. But when I do, I can't undo it.
Do you think your deal breakers, like, you can't explain, but they come as the person do it, like, damn, I can't fuck. Like, it have to be morally wrong. Like, like, I can't just call them out, but once you do it, I see.
Know that that's it right there. Nope. Let me gather my fans. That was it.
That was it. That one.
Because people so people will think in relationships that I've been in, like women will be like, oh, she's stupid, oh, she dumb, like he did this or he did that, oh, this girl's sending ultrasounds and all this, but that wasn't a deal breaker for me. But then something else that people may be like, what? But like I said, I can't say it out loud.
How important you think it is to like have a full education, school and all that? Or do you think people should just go to school to learn the shit they're gonna make the money off of?
I have 4 college degrees.
Yeah.
So I am like the biggest school person that you will ever find. But I do it as a hobby. Yeah. So I'm about to get my doctorate October 5th. Okay. And just because I want to call myself Dr. Kennard. Not gonna make no money off of it. But I wasn't leaving here without being fucking Dr. Kennard. You hear me? I don't care what. I wasn't busting no vaginas open. I wasn't messing with nobody bones. I don't want to do no surgeries. But I was going to be Dr. Goddamn Kennard. You hear me? And that's just it. I'm doing it just because
for no reason.
For no other reason. No other reason. I'm not going to make no money from it. It's going to sit in my house, in the garage.
And you're going to take some good pictures and everything.
Man, you want to see my Instagram? I got a hell of a goddamn picture on there.
Saw it.
That
already with your whole robe on and everything.
Man,
what's
what?
Up, doctor?
Can't wait.
October, doctor.
October 5th. You better be there. I will. If me and Big Dog still on the same page, I'm going to be up through that thing. You hear me? Y'all, they going to be sick of me. They going to be like, oh, that's Shaunell. Baby, I don't know who you talking about. I am Dr. Kennard. Shaunell, who? Nah, baby.
This shit is set in stone.
Man,
I got
what?
the papers.
I didn't pay for it already. You hear me? It's sealed. I just got to get to the date. So, I may not be a good person to ask that question to.
Nah, but
because literally every time I'm not in school, I just go back to school for something else. So like when I'm done in October, I'm going back to school because I want to be an anesthesiologist. Just because. Like I have no fucking reason. I'm probably never going to be an anesthesiologist.
But you never know though.
I might. But shit, when I Google how much they only make $450. Shit, I feel like I can suck dick for that. For the year. You want me to go to work? You want me to go to work for $450,000 and you taking taxes out of that? Oh shit! That's asking a lot. That's asking a lot of me. I don't know.
Retarded.
You never know. You never know.
Like tax-free.
I don't know. I don't know. You never know what God has for you, but I don't think God has that for me.
You think it's you think it make people envy you that you can recreate yourself in any different moment? Like tomorrow, like in October, you're gonna be Dr. Kennard. You know what I'm saying?
It sounds good. When
Yeah,
you say
no,
it.
that's good.
It sounds good. I like it.
So next year, ain't no telling what you might be doing. You're gonna be on the bigger and better and greater things. What I'm saying is, do you think that causes a lot of envy that people that's afraid to try, to see you try shit and shit just work? Even if it don't go all the way, this shit worked though. I did it. I ain't take no L, I ain't lose. I did it. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you something. These bitches in Atlanta sick of me. You hear me? They is sick of me. They can't wait to put me in a corner. They be like, there she go again. Damn, there she go again. She making money again. She done opened this again. They sick of me. They sick of me. I'm sick of me. Shit. So I know they sick of me. Shit, they over it. They over it. But so I always tell people though, like, if I think it, right? Like when we first started this, we said like, do anybody think like you? I have so many ideas in my brain.
They won't stop coming, ain't it, man?
They won't, bro. They wake me up in the middle of the night. Like I be writing stuff down. Like you should see the papers on the side of my bed. It's all from when I wake up in the middle of the night and what I was thinking about. And sometimes, like, God just don't let me sleep.
That's hard right there. I ain't never thought about that.
Every time I think of something, every time something come up, I get up and I write it down. And I put dates on stuff because I be like, man, I know I thought about that before. I go back to the papers to see when I thought about something.
That's hard.
So for me, I want to see if it come back to me. And if something come back to me, it might mean I'm supposed to do this.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? But I don't want to have no regrets in life. And I'm not a what-if kind of person. So I'm gonna bet everything on myself.
Facts.
Everything I got, bro.
Facts.
I'm gonna give it my all.
Facts.
And I'm going to see if I can do it because why not me? Like why can't I do it? Like you tell me why I can't.
There's no
because
reason why you
I
can't.
know that I can.
Facts.
So, you know, like I wanna be bigger than Louis Vuitton, right? I'm 40. So when I tell people that, they be like, what are you talking about? But like these shoes I got on, these are my shoes. These are SKs. This jewelry right here. This is my jewelry. I have purses, I have clothes, I have all sorts of stuff. People be like, damn, but you do real estate. Damn, but you sell beauty products. Damn, but you got the school. And I got this too.
Yeah.
You think I'm around here fucking for nothing?
Yeah.
Like what is we doing?
Yeah, real
but
shit.
I'm gonna keep trying.
You
because
better.
one of these things is gonna be a slam dunk. And
Yeah.
it's gonna change my whole life. And that's how I feel. And I don't see nobody better to do it but myself.
I agree. That's how I feel, man. I come up with all type of shit. I am hiking with Bank, karate with Bank. I'm gonna do all type. Whatever y'all want to do, dude. We gonna do everything to some shit. Coca-Cola, somebody gonna come over here and see this
Somebody
shit soon.
gonna come with some money.
Yeah, some real money.
And I always tell people, when God see you trying, and you trying, and one thing in life, anybody that know me, if they like me or if they don't, the one thing they gonna say is that girl gonna go try to do something.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Like, you will never not be able to say that I didn't try to do something with my life. And God gonna one day look at that and be like, let me just get this girl 50 billion. Like, what's wrong? Like, this girl done tried her whole life. And see, what people don't realize is you can try something for 20 years, and then that 21st year, it worked. So social media make these people believe that you're supposed to be a millionaire overnight.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And these people making all this money. If you got a Shopify, I can show you how to show that you done made you $1 million. It's going to take me 15 seconds to show you. And then them people put that on Instagram and get all these people enthused about it. Oh, I'm coaching you into showing you how to make 7 figures. They didn't really make that. But then they end up making the 7 figures because they know how to lie to you and show you numbers. So I always tell people, one thing about me, I'm never showing numbers on social media. You're going to come to me because you see me doing the work. Because I know people lie about the numbers. It's just a big lie. Like, and not everybody, but 90% of the people that show their numbers, they didn't really have them numbers, but then they got them because they showed you that they had that number, and then you started buying their products, and then you started buying into their courses and their ebooks and all that, and then they really did make the money. So, like, I've helped over 10,000 people start their business in Atlanta and all these different places, right? So I know a lot of the back end stuff. Like, I'm like the glue that plug a lot of businesses together because I've just helped so many people. Some of the greatest people in Atlanta, I've helped them with their business. But I don't have to be the face of it. I don't have to drop a bunch of names and say, oh, I helped this one, and that, because that's not how I'm going to make my money. You're going to come to me because you like, that girl knows something. Let me pay her because I see her doing the work. And so that's what I think.
Nah, that's dope. So did you start, what is it, Core Beauty?
I started Cold Beauty in a hospital.
What do you mean?
So in 2019, I was pregnant, and my dog. So I hate dogs, but I don't hate dogs. Let me not say that. I don't like animals in the house. My ex bought an animal, and I'm like, you bought this damn dog? I don't know where this dog gonna go, and he left. I was pregnant. I was like 4.5 months pregnant. The dog at like 2 in the morning started screaming. So I'm scared. I hear something moving. I think somebody's in the house. So I run downstairs with the gun and all of that. I'm like, well, they ain't about to get me in this room. Like, let me go figure out what's going on. And I fell down. We had these long stairs at a house that we lived in. I missed a step because it was in the middle of the night. And so I tumbled down the steps. Landed at the bottom of the steps, bleeding everywhere. Got to go to the emergency room. And when I got admitted to the hospital. And so lost the baby, but then I stopped breathing. So they reviving me. I'm hearing a man say, Shaunell, can you hear me? Shaunell, can you hear me? And I'm like, yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you, nigga. Like, why can't you hear me? And then I realized, I'm saying this in my brain. I can feel them like putting like all the little things on me. He stuck some needles in me, shit burning through my whole body. But I wasn't alive no more. And so then I came back and I was like, when I realized that was happening, I'm like, somebody need to call my mama. So the first thing that I said when they got me back was, call my mama. Because I'm like, my mama coming. She come and get me. She come and figure this thing out. So anyway, I had lost too much blood and they had left me. And what's crazy is I wasn't even gonna start coil because my ex at the time wanted me to do something he wanted me to do. So I'm like, I'm gonna just do his business. He left me in the hospital, said he was gonna take a shower, and he went and got on an airplane. I'm in the hospital, admitted in the hospital. You hear me? He went and got on an airplane. And this is going to sound like a bad story, but it was a story that started my core has made 7 figures. So it's a story that has now made me 7 figures, right? But he left me to go fuck around with some bitch in Ohio. So he was like, I'm going to take a shower. I'm coming back, gone, didn't come back. I only stopped breathing because I was struggling. Like, I knew I wasn't breathing right. So I'm trying to press the bed thing, but my bed thing wasn't working. So a nurse came into the room. She wasn't even my nurse, but I had been so nice to that lady. She was my nurse for like 3-4 days prior to her coming in the room. She was like, I'm just coming in the room to laugh with you, because I used to have the whole flow laughing. They like, girl, you in ICU and you got all of us in here cracking up. Because I'm like, bitch, I'm going to tell a joke, goddamn it. I'm fucked up in here, but we going to laugh. So long story short, the girl came, checked on me, and that's how I'm alive. And it's literally my personality is why I'm alive today. So in the hospital, I said, you know what? I'm not going to do what he want me to do. I'm going to start the business that I wanted to start. And that's how I started Coil.
Congratulations.
Yeah, that's how I started. It started off rough.
How you feel about forgiveness, though?
You got to forgive everybody. Immediately.
Like, what type of forgiveness? Because people, what's your definition of forgiveness?
See, forgiveness has nothing to do with the person that did something to you. It has everything to do with what you're holding inside of you. So if you don't forgive people, then you harboring hate and anger and all of that. And
I
that
agree.
gets in the way of you being great.
I agree with that.
So if I sit here, if you do something to me, it's not my responsibility to hold you accountable. That's not my responsibility. My responsibility is God forgave me for everything that I did. So guess what? I immediately have to forgive you. Now I don't got to talk to you no more. I don't got to let you in my space anymore. But I have forgiven everybody in my life, but that's part of my problem because I forgive fast. And sometimes I don't cut you out of my life fast enough because I'm such a forgiving person. But yeah, you have to.
No, that's what I was about to ask you. So do you, like, what type of, like, I think forgiveness is when you'll let a motherfucker do the same thing to you again.
No, that's not forgiveness. That's being dumb.
But that's
slow.
what they're saying. That's what they're saying. Forgive. They get a new shot.
No, you don't get a new shot and make me look like a goddamn fool.
That's what I'm saying. So you
That's
really ain't
not-
forgiving
no,
then.
I have
Because I don't
forgiven.
think I really forgive like that.
No, I have forgiven you, but now I'm smarter and wiser in my decision making with you. So now,
Nah,
so yes,
they say, look
that's
up the
not
word forgiveness. Look it up.
Forgiveness does not mean
Look up the definition.
if
That shit
you-
saying something else that I ain't.
They wrong. It was a nigga wrote that shit.
Yeah,
You hear
that
me?
shit-
They is
that
wrong.
shit.
Let me tell you something. God did not say if I come into your life and I throw acid on you, that you gotta forgive me and let me back in your door. And I didn't throw acid on you. You gotta forgive me because that shit gonna kill you. You're gonna have a
I
stroke.
agree with that part.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree with that part.
But now you got acid all over you. You not about to let me back around you. You gonna be a goddamn fool. Like, that don't make sense. For
What's the
instance,
definition
right?
say, John?
I don't give a damn what the definition say. Let me call the people. Tell them Dr. Kennard said that ain't what the Lord said.
Yeah.
Nah.
She kind of right. Forgiveness involves willfully putting aside feelings and resentment towards someone who has committed a wrong, been unfair or hurtful, or otherwise harmed you in some way. Forgiveness is also not merely accepting what happened or ceasing to be angry. So it's making you just cease from being angry and sad.
Oh, well, yeah.
That's it. It's just taking it up out of you. It is not your responsibility to hold me accountable. That's God's responsibility. But it's your responsibility to say, you know what? I got to get it up out of me. This happened to me for whatever reason it happened to me. I'm not going to let it happen again. No, you fucking stupid. You're slow. No, you can't do that. But you don't have to hate that person. You don't have to go around bashing that person or anything like that. When people do that, that mean they haven't forgiven. That mean they angry, they harboring it inside of them. But if I'm trying to be as great as I'm trying to be, I can't harbor all that stuff in me. So many people done did me so much that I would just walk around angry all day.
Oh, yeah, nah.
And it don't work because it eats you up. It takes away from you. It eats you up. And it takes your mind off of you actually being as amazing as you can be. Because you sitting there like, oh, they did me so wrong. You mad. You mad for what? They don't even know you mad, though. You mad. You angry. You looking crazy. And they done moved on with their life. They gonna fuck up somebody else's day. They done fucked up yours. You sitting in it. And now they gonna mess up somebody else's.
Mm-hmm.
It don't make sense. Let that shit go, baby. God gonna spin a block, baby. And when he do, I'm putting my good glasses on.
Dr.
Dr.
Kennard.
Kennard. Putting my good glasses on, honey.
Politics. What you think about what's going on?
I hate it. It's just a whole bunch of rich people bossing each other around, stealing a whole bunch of money. But you gotta do it. You just gotta do it. You have to know what's going on, right? And a lot of people, they don't like to talk about it. They don't like to look at it, but you have to vote. Like, so I tell people, like, I'm not a Democrat at all. I know that for a fact. But I'm not necessarily a Republican either. I'm somewhere in the middle.
Me too.
Like, and I don't know what you call that.
Yeah.
Right? And so this is a real sticky thing, and a lot of conversations I get into with this, people don't like what I say. But the thing is Democrats don't help people like me. They help people that are lazy. So you can get food stamps your whole life. You can get Section 8 your whole life. You can sit there and have a bunch of kids and get free health care while I'm paying $1,100 a month for health care, and then I got to pay co-pays and all that while I'm trying to figure out a budget at the store, but you got $1,300 in food stamps that you get to sell me. Like, I just feel like where's our leg up? Like, the people that are trying, where's that leg up? And the Democrats only give stuff to people that ain't trying for real. Now, some people do really need help. Some people mentally and all those different things. You don't take away from that. But I have friends that's been on Section 8 and food stamps their whole life, and they won't go get a job because they don't want to lose those things. Damn. And they have a bunch of babies, different baby daddies. Everybody get Medicaid. Everybody got free braces. And I have to pay $250 a month for my son braces. You get what I'm saying? That was $6,500. So, I just don't think they play fair. Yeah. Like, I just don't think they play fair for us. We end up taking care of a whole bunch of people, and we working our butts off, and we barely have what we need. But then Republicans, they just so crooked. It's just like, oh, man, come on. Like, how Trump is a felon, and then he's sitting around here running for president. Like, these people
finna be the president.
These people playing in our face, bruh. But somebody, little John, who made one mistake at 17, he a convicted felon. He go get his CDL license, and everybody won't give him a job because he a convicted felon. But we can watch a convicted felon with private jets, so it's okay to be a felon if you got money, but it's not okay if you want to get your life together. Yeah. I don't think that's right. Yeah. But I need that goddamn tax break you talking about, motherfucker, so let's go and run with it. You get what I'm saying? If you ain't in jail for tax evasion, me neither, goddamn. What kind of shit we get over here? So I like some of that, but I don't think they play fair. But when you got money and when you have power, you don't always have to play fair. So that's why I think I'm somewhere in between, because it's like I don't like that component, because I got homeboys that them did armed robbery or they sold drugs or they did different things, and then they like, you know what, I got these kids, I'm out of jail. They are trying. Right now, I have a friend right now, he trying. He can't get a job to save his life. But the president, this nigga about to be the president on us? The only difference is he got more money than him and he got more power than him. Facts. That's the only difference. Both of them are felons. So it's like, that's not right. So I'm somewhere in between. But when it comes to voting, I have more people that don't have nothing that do than do, right? So at the end of the day, I just go with the Democrats, because I'm just like, they gonna help these people and they gonna keep these people from out my goddamn house from breaking in. Because if you stop helping them, they gonna come try to take my stuff. So let me just go ahead and go on over there. You get what I'm saying? And then, but if a Republican win, I don't be mad about it. I ain't necessarily mad about it. But I'm not gonna go against 80% of the people that I know either.
Damn, that's a crazy perspective right there. Nah, I fuck with that.
Yeah, like,
I fuck with that.
Everybody don't got no money. So if you need your
So you saying morally, excuse me, cutting you out. So you saying morally, you wouldn't even feel right going for the shit, I'm gonna fuck with these folks for the bag. So I need to, but these folks.
I gotta go with them.
Yeah, I fuck with that.
I got to.
I fuck with that.
Because it ain't about me. Like, and so life isn't about me. So I tell people, God put me on a planet to serve other people. So that's why I've trained a whole bunch of people. I've made a lot of money in training. I've did a lot in the world, but it's because I help other people. Mm-hmm. So I can't now all of a sudden want to be selfish. So if I have to give a little extra money for the majority to be okay, then that's what I'm here for. And it just is what it is. It's not personally about what's okay for Shaunell. What is okay for my cousins and my cousins' cousins and all those different people. Because Shaunell going to get up every day and she going to go for it. So I just go with the people that I know that need it. Because I actually, even though I want it, I don't need it. Mm-hmm. So you go for, they need it, let's go with them.
How big you is on like manifesting, like talking shit in existence and thinking like, man, this shit gotta work. You believe in manifestation?
That's the only thing I got. Is to manifest this shit. This shit gotta work. That ain't God. Yeah. That's all you got. I be on the wing and a prayer around here.
Me too.
Like, that's it. That is it. But I always believe that if I can believe it within my soul and I can really, really want it, I can have it.
So you ain't doing that if you don't feel it. Like, if your gut ain't in it, you ain't fucking with it.
Oh no, I can't. I'm not gonna give it all I got. So in order for something to be amazing and great, you gotta put for all your effort into it.
Facts.
But if I don't believe it, then I can't give it all my effort.
No facts.
So then it just absolutely does not work. It doesn't work.
I agree. What type of books you be reading? Like, what's your favorite book?
I don't read a bunch of books.
You know?
I don't.
You don't have time.
I don't got time. And I need to. My pastor is reading a book about like building teams and stuff or whatever. And I said I was going to get it, but I don't read no book.
But a lot of that shit in them books, though.
It is.
It don't do nothing but wake up the shit that's already inside of you and shit you know. That's all it
But
do.
you know why I don't read books, though? Because I'm always in college. So I'm always reading like the books for that. So by the time I do that and run 3 companies, I barely have time to go to sleep. So to pick up a spare book, I'm reading books, but it has nothing to do with leisure reading.
Okay.
It has everything to do with all these degrees. I just told you I got 4 college degrees. I got 1 coming in October, and I already know what I'm doing in 2025. So it's not leisure books, but I have a homeboy. All he does is read books, and he like, Shaunell, you gotta start reading books. And I say, when I stop this college thing that I got going on, I'm gonna start reading more books, but I don't.
What's your most memorable moment that you'd like, you can go back to that moment and just live it again, you'll do? What's your most memorable moment?
When I have a DVD that I did in 2014. So I used to teach lashes. I used to have a shop in Buckhead. But before my shop, I used to just teach lashes in like hotels, or I let people come to my house, right? I remember I had stopped working at the strip club. I used to be a waitress at the strip club. I was like, I'm not doing this no more, whatever. I had $3,500 to my name. The lady charged me $3,000 to make my DVD, and she gave me 1 copy. 1. All I had. She edited it. It was good. It was nice. I put it on a website. It was called Conceited Inc. I told people on social media, I didn't have no copies. I had nothing but that 1 copy that the lady gave me. I literally put it on social media. This was before social media was all fancy and you need a private jet or you got to pull up in a Wraith. It was before all of that. I told them people, I'm like, look, I'm going to teach you how to get you some money. I'm telling you, you get this DVD, it's going to change your life. I didn't even know how I was going to get them the DVD. I had no idea. But I had told them fucking people,
Yeah.
I'm going to change your life if you buy this DVD. I woke up the next day with $100,000 and something in my PayPal.
You gotta get them DVDs.
I ain't had a fucking copy for him. You hear me? But that one.
Yeah.
But then I had the money.
Yeah, I'm finna get these
to
DVDs.
get it. And at that moment, it changed something in me that was like, you actually can really be something. Like you can actually make your own money. Because in life, people used to always say, you better get you a rich husband. So my whole life, I used to say, God, just give me a rich husband. God, just give me a rich husband. That's what I need, because that's what people used to say. That's what you need to be all right. At that moment, I said, girl, these people that lied to you. You can actually figure this out yourself. And that was the moment that changed my whole life.
That's hard.
And it just went up from there. I got them people them DVDs.
Nah,
too.
for sure.
And what's so crazy, right? What's so crazy that you asked me that? A lady, I'm going to tell you what time she texted me, because you ain't going to even believe this. At 10:51 a.m., the lady said, good morning. I am interested in purchasing your World of Lashes 101 and 102, as well as your manual. Here's my information. I need 1 copy of 101, 2 copies of 102, and 1 copy of your manual. I started that 10 years ago. Somebody just asked me for that at 10 years. DVDs ain't even out no more. Who got a DVD player? somebody. That shit is
That's
still
crazy, right?
coming around, bro. It's in my phone. This morning, that lady called me and said, I've watched you ever since you've been on social media, and I only want to learn this from you. I ain't taught lashes in 7 years. She was like, I only want to learn this from you. I'm going to send you what I need.
Do you think the lash business got like oversaturated when you was in it?
People just don't do it right. It's just now just about money. It's not about the quality. And like my customers, like I was their therapist. Like we was friends. Like, you know, it was just like having a shop was the place to be. Like I loved being in the shop. Now it's like, oh, let me just make some money. Let me turn everybody's eyes red. Let me have these lashes flying off their eye. To me, it's just totally different. It's different from when I was in it. And I'm just grateful that I'm not in it as far as like I have to do services, but I just opened up an aesthetic school on my birthday, May 31st. And I teach them how to do lashes, and I teach them how to do everything in aesthetics. My school is fully accredited with the state of Georgia to teach aesthetics and aesthetic instructors and like continuing education. So I'm still in it, but in the teaching component to make sure I teach people the right way.
Nah, for sure. How big you is on like accountability, like people just
On myself?
Yeah.
Holding myself accountable?
Yeah.
Now I'm big on it. I wasn't big on it at first. I would kind of like, I would say I knew once I realized I did something, I would just try to like be nice to you to let's try to like figure it out instead of saying, I used to have a problem with saying I'm sorry. Like when I was wrong, I used to have a big problem with like, you know what, I'm sorry, I fucked up. I had a problem with that. But therapy actually like helped me actually start saying like, no, girl, you was wrong. You need to apologize.
Yeah.
And that has been a big thing for me these last like 3 years of my life. When I know I did something, I'm like, you know what? I don't think I said the right thing to you. So if you was offended, let me go ahead and apologize, because once I played it back to myself, it didn't seem right. So I'm big on that for me. Now, other people, ain't nobody holding themselves accountable. Everybody just lying and getting over, and you know, but for me, for the last 3 years, I would say I have tried to change that part of myself. And grow a little bit. You know, in life, Geminis, we do a lot. You know, like we think a lot, we do a lot, and holding myself accountable, I would know I was wrong, but I wouldn't say I was sorry. I would just try to fix it in another way.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so, but now I actually tell people that I'm sorry. I actually was wrong. And I don't care if you accept my apology, but I'm going to give it to you. If I feel like I did something wrong, I'm giving it to you.
I got the spot where we do like I would, I wouldn't. Let me think about it. You can answer with I would, I wouldn't. Let me think about it. Let me see. If you knew the results would be like Kim Kardashian, would you do a sex tape right now?
You know how many sex tapes I got in my phone? Nigga. What? Nigga.
You ready to ship the motherfucker?
Man, who do I send it out to? I got some shit in here. You hear me? The rule about my phone is don't swipe left or right. Only look at what I'm showing
Bro,
you.
I say the same shit.
Don't swipe
Don't go
left
through that
or
motherfucker,
right,
boy. The wrong
okay?
shit in there, bro.
You gonna see something you may or may not want to see.
The wrong shit in that motherfucker. So you would?
Hell yeah. What are you talking about? A nigga. Listen, a man posted all my naked pictures on Twitter like about 15 years ago. I wish I could call somebody on speakerphone right now. I was talking about it when I was coming over here. One of my exes was fucking with somebody. Somebody had got all the videos and stuff for me out, because I told you my phone is a whole porn store of myself, not the other people porn. But I used to send my second husband, I used to send him a bunch of like naked videos of me dancing to songs. I do all kind of shit. I'm a Gemini, so whatever. But literally somebody got in his phone and posted all the shit of me on Twitter.
Yeah.
And they was like, we was just talking about, they was like, did you feel bad? I said, nigga, I was fine as fuck in the motherfucking pictures.
Let him right.
Man, all the niggas I got after that. My body was hitting. My best friend is a trainer. So my best friend Blair, we've been best friends for like 17 years.
Yeah.
And so, man, all the crunches that motherfucker would have me doing, boy, my body, I was rock hard. You hear me? And boy, what? He was like, you're crazy. No, I looked good. I didn't want my vagina all over the internet, but I mean.
It is what it is.
I had a great time. I got a whole lot of Shaunell bags after that, I tell you that.
Let me pitch right there. Nah, this shit dope. Would you be in a relationship with somebody that you know worship the devil but treat you like a queen?
Hell no. Hell no. What you mean? Wait,
He
elaborate.
worships the devil.
Like what?
Like some devil worship shit out there. He
Nah, baby.
he don't believe in what he believe in. He the
No.
devil.
I'm okay with people not believing in God. Like people have E5, people have all these different things. But you talk about the devil, I don't want to be a part of that. I'm sorry.
The straight devil.
I'm gonna have to just gather my things. This little church hand, and I just gotta get up out of there.
So I wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
Would you vote for? Oh yeah, you already said you'd vote for Kamala Harris, right? Because it's Democrat.
Only because it's a Democrat. I think it's a bad idea that she's about to run for president.
What you mean?
I think it's a terrible idea.
What do you mean? Expound on that.
Who the fuck is that? And what has she did? Like, let's keep it gangster.
Let's
She
keep
black,
it.
so we gotta go with that, right? Like, tell me 5 things she done did.
Started the 3-strike rule.
What's 4 more? But I don't care if it's good or bad. Tell me 5 things that you done heard that this woman has ever did. You can't find anything but some bullshit that people mad at her about. And my thing is it is what it is. I'm going with them just because. But I am praying Michelle come on out there and say, you know what, y'all, I got y'all. Because if we going to go with a woman, let's go with Michelle because Barack's still right there. You get what I'm saying? So they going to collaborate on something that might make a little bit of sense. This lady, her white little husband, and they about to make a clown out of these Democrats.
What you mean? What you mean? If they try to run, if they put it at the top of the ticket, this probably gonna be out. She probably gonna get it. This probably gonna be out by the time they announce it too. I mean, after they announce it. So we gotta speak like.
I mean, I hope she win. Right? Like,
If she go on there, you hope she win.
If she go on there, I hope she win.
But you think it's a mistake?
I think it's a big mistake. But I mean, Trump just he really.
What?
That's what we're gonna do. We damn sure can't let him win. So if those are the 2 options, we gotta go with that. I pick the Democrats anyway. I never vote for Republicans anyway, just because that's what I gotta do. You get what I'm saying? But if I had to pick a side, I think both of them clowns for real. So it's just 2 clowns about to be on the ballot. You just pick the best one.
Damn.
I think both of them are a bad idea. I think Trump is too vocal to run the world. You get what I'm saying?
Trump
Like
Gemini though.
me and you can't be no motherfucker president. You see how crazy y'all talk? I run all these companies. I help all these people make this money, and I cuss like a motherfucker. You hear me? And I don't care nothing about it. Don't care if you feel a certain type of way about it. Go get your shit and get out of here. And this your shit. I don't even pay the bills here. But if you felt the way, I'm going to tell you, get your little wine, get your little laptop, and get up on out of here. I'm going to call you when I'm done. You get what I'm saying? You can't have me as the president. Come on now. You don't know no damn Gemini ain't supposed to be no president.
Yeah.
Stop playing. We too crazy. We too crazy. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't pop no pills. I don't do nothing, and I am crazy, bro. I am gonna take you up through there if I got to.
Yeah.
I can't be no damn president.
What I said.
You know the people playing in our face with both of them goddamn candidates.
What you think make you crazy though? Because I'm not crazy no more. I'm different.
So I'm crazy in a good way. Like
I'm saying, but what make you think you can't run the country though?
No, let me tell you something. I can run the hell out of this country.
Yeah.
On the business tip.
Okay.
We gonna have strippers at the White House though, my nigga. If I'm trying,
They come with it.
I will have some bitches twerking. We gonna have us a time.
They come with it
and
though.
You can't act like that. You get what I'm saying?
Why not though?
Because once you get to a certain level in life, into a certain caliber, you get what I'm saying? You can't act like that in public. And see, I don't care what people think about me. And that's a bit of a problem.
Yeah.
So when you are the president, you have to have tact. You have to care what people think. You have to say things the right way.
Okay.
I'm not, what?
Yeah.
You say some shit to me, I'm going in on your motherfucking ass. And I'll be like, bye-bye, see you later. Call me. I meant that, but I'm sorry. And Jim, I think Trump is a great businessman. I think he knows how to play the game of business. I think he is very smart. I think his intellect is probably on a different level, right? He's figured out a lot of great things in life, but I think he doesn't have the class required. And just because you have money and just because you're smart don't mean you have class and taste.
Yeah.
You can't buy that type of stuff.
Yeah.
And he lacks that to be the representative of the whole United States. You have to have those pieces in life. Is he a hell of a businessman? Yes. Do he know how to play in these people's face and win? Yes. He know how to do a lot of stuff, but he don't got no class to me.
Yeah.
And you can't do that and be the president. Now she got class, she got all these, but she ain't smart enough. So how you gonna run all these men? And to be honest, and women are going to hate that I'm about to say what I'm about to say, but I say what I want and I say what I feel. I don't think women are supposed to run the world. I think we're supposed to help. Like, we're supposed to be the one, like, you up there, but I done told you everything the goddamn say. Mm-hmm. I think the world gonna get too soft if it come to that. And I think these men are already soft. Like, come on, we can't take everything away from the man. Like, if we get in that position, then what y'all looking forward to? Like, women gonna be able to do everything, then we gonna be equal. And I don't want to be equal to no goddamn man. No, nigga, you take the hard stuff. Let me back you up. I don't want to be the one with the shit all on my back and you back me up. No. Yeah. Nigga, you take the hard stuff. I'm going to help you out. I just think women, and a lot of women disagree with me on this. We can do anything men do. We can, but do you want to? Or do you need to? I can do everything that you know how to do, right? I have a carpentry degree. It's one of my degrees. I have physically built a whole house with my bare hands. Cool. I ain't out there building fucking houses every day, though. Just because I know how to do it don't mean that that's what you're supposed to do. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And I just think women sometimes, like, when we realize we can be so amazing and so great, we ran with that to like a different level. So now we're trying to make more money than men. Now we're trying to run households. And it's like, damn, well, where the little man gonna go? Like, where the man gonna fit in that? I still feel like, let's give these men something and let them have that one little thing. Let them be the little president. The president ain't the boss, no way. People run the president around. So let that little man have that little spot, but Donald about to play in all our face if he get it. She gonna play in our face and he gonna play in our face. So the next 4 years is a joke. That's how I see it.
I agree. Would you date a gay dude that had that, you know what I'm saying? He that
No. No.
He that nigga, but he just like to get down a little bit.
No. Hello? Is anybody in there? Hell no.
What if he had just like it was a rumor though? You ain't never caught the nigga.
You stick your dick in a boy, you up out of there. You want a boy to stick his dick up in you, you up out of there. Now, I'm with all the freaky shit. I'm with all the shit that people want to be, but I ain't with that. You got to find another bitch to do it. I don't care what I got to lose. I'll go live under the bridge first. Me, my Shaunell bags, all my shit. We going up under the bridge first. Maybe they can have that.
Dildo a guy?
Hell no.
That make him gay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. If you want this big dick in your ass, I don't want no dick in my ass. That shit hurt, bro. So a motherfucker intentionally getting pounds. This is the only place you can go. You fucked up, man. You crazy. You crazy. Wives gotta do that shit sometime because little husbands be like, man, come on, baby. Be like, damn. He is gonna pay the mortgage tomorrow, so let me go ahead. But shit, a man?
Would
You a bad motherfucker.
Would you lie to your husband, like, for your best friend?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What? My dog? Ooh. Let me tell you something. My best friend Blair, let me tell you something. She can get me to do anything, and she only got to ask me one time. I don't even know why I got to do it. She called. She said, Shaunell, you going to rob the bank tomorrow. All right, bitch. Blair said. It said. They be like, Blair said, go ask her for the details, motherfucker. I'm just going at 2 o'clock.
This is what we doing.
That's the one human in the world
Yeah.
I'll do anything for. Ask me. She don't got to finish her sentence. She can start her sentence. I'm going to end it with whatever it is she say.
Nah, that's
That
dope.
is my best friend in the whole existence of the world. That human.
That's hard.
So that nigga got to go, baby. He got to go.
He got to go, too?
He got to go if he got to go.
Damn.
When it come to her, there's no greater human in the world to me besides like my son and my mama than my best friend. She's like the greatest human I've ever met.
That's cold. What's her son? What's her son?
Her birthday January 13th. What is
Capricorn.
that? I must say I don't really keep up with the signs
Yeah,
and stuff, but
I do.
no, Blair, she's a hell of a human being. And we've been best friends for 17, 18 years. So before I had any money, like when I moved to Atlanta, I met her and my son used to be real bad. Me and her used to be crying in the corner. I ain't had no money to feed him. She ain't had no money. She would be like, Shaunell, I'm going to buy him food today. You get what I'm saying? Like, we really, like, she's successful in her business and I'm successful or whatever. But we really was, like, super broke together. And we never fell out. We never had an issue. You know how girls, like, a fallout, get catty? Me and Blair has never had a falling out. We've never did. Like, and it's hard to say that with women who's been friends almost two decades. You get what I'm saying? Like, I've never heard anything crazy that she said and vice versa. You get what I'm saying? Like, but when I had nothing, and I mean nothing, when we was scraping under the couch trying to find $1, she would feed my son.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have it. And she never asked for nothing. When I blew up at one point. She never asked for nothing. She never tell the story. I tell the story. She be like, you want to tell people that? Yes, motherfucker, because you the shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yes, these motherfuckers need to know. Because people be like, because they don't see us together all the time because she's into stuff that I'm kind of not really into and kind of vice versa. So we may work out or be together sometime, but we talk all the time. So people don't understand just because you best friends, you may not see each other all the time, but we talk all the time. So when she come around, people be like, somebody had said one day, I don't talk to somebody right now because they said, when Blair come around, you think she is just she is. And now you can't come around.
Shit.
She is.
She is. That's just what it is. Yeah.
And then they had said, oh, I don't think I like her because she act too bougie. Well, you can't ever come to my house again.
I don't even know you no more.
You can't
ever. I don't even know you.
That person has never been back around. And I called Blair and I said, bitch, you know what this mom? She said, calm down, Shaunell. Because, and she's the human that if I go there, she just got to tap me on my shoulder, and I know exactly what that means.
Mm-hmm.
So she don't let me look crazy. You get what I'm saying? Like, she's just a real genuine human being. And if you meet her, you'll love her. Like, whoever knows her just absolutely loves her.
Nah, Blair dope for sure.
And she can right hook the fuck out of nigga, though. She gonna lay that ass down with the muscles, honey.
Whole gang. Nah, I appreciate you pulling up. We gotta do this shit again.
Oh yeah, this was fun.
Nah, it was dope, right?
I had a great time.
Did you tell the people what you got going on, so follow you and shit?
So listen, y'all, okay? So I have an aesthetic school in College Park called Cool Beauty Institute. Follow me on Instagram, Shaunell Kennard. I'm going to spell that for y'all, for the slow people in the back. It's ShaunellKennard. I have my jewelry line. I don't know if y'all can see. Let me put it in the camera. My sneakers, my jewelry. I have handbags. I'm just kind of a girl that's out here getting to the bag. You see what I'm saying? So follow me. I'm super dope, super cool. It's a vibe.
So you gonna change your Instagram name to Dr. Kennard?
Oh, okay, wait. October 5th. Dr. Shaunell Kennard. Period. Pooh.
Make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment. Big Fat Network, Perspektives Bank.
Later.
Love. Nah, that shit was dope.
This was good.